Hello guys, this is Terry from Genki Gaming, and today we're going to cover the 7th Division Commander of the Whitebeard Pirates, Rakuyo. And this is basically a theory and discussion, like what I've been trying to do with the other Whitebeard commanders that I've kind of dropped the ball on. But it's back, and I'm going full steam into things because I want to have everything done before we reunite basically with Marco and get to see the full story of things. And today we're basically just going to discuss what all I believe Raku can really do and what his powers truly are. And with all other division commanders, they have authority over lower ranking subordinates. From all speculations perspective, all of the commanders seem very strong, but in general, he seems to, I won't say be on par with them, but be on par with them on a different level. He confronted Kizaru despite the fact that Kizaru basically moves at the speed of light, and he basically came out unhinged, like no damage hardly at all. And I think that's loosely due to his flail's double fruit. And it seems very canine-like. I'm not sure if it's like a wolf or a hound, but basically it moves similar to a snake as well, and he's been seen to hurl the spiked ball towards and through opponents, impacting them, and the spiked ball bites down onto them. But to build a little bit further into it, we've seen a wolf double fruit through that one guy with CP9. Forgive me, I can't think of his name because Rob Lucci is basically the only really important CP9 member. But he's now CP0. Him and Kaku are the only two that really put on a good show during that art. I mean, Khalifa did alright, but the others were basically straw hat fodder. But since we don't exactly know what type of double fruit that the flail is eating, we can just go off of the fact that it has some canine-like features. For all we know, it could even be something like a hyena because it has canine features, or it could be a wild dog or anything along those lines. And he seems rather skilled with it in general. And from that perspective, we know he has to at least have some level of armament hockey since he was able to fight with Kizaru. But as for observation hockey, we haven't really seen him do much dodging and anything to that extent. So I would have to say he would have basically a low to mid-tier observation hockey. Obviously no conqueror's hockey because only important people have that, and though division commanders are important, but they're not as important as the captains. Basically, Yonko, Shishibukai, Luffy, Kid, people like that. And now we move on to the big speculation part, because I couldn't really get much information regarding Rakuyo after reading into stuff. Seems like also in the manga he has a Scottish motif for his trousers, so maybe Oda took a little bit of a Scottish influence from it, but I'm not entirely sure. It's really hard to pinpoint because he looks exactly how you would expect a pirate to look for the most part. As in future powers now, what can Rakuyo do? Or Rakuyo do? When I think of future powers for him, I think him potentially mastering or having some sort of mastery over armament hockey so that he could protect his flail. And at the same time, I see a relationship between him and his flail, kind of like a hunter and his hunting dog or his hunting hound, that the two work in sync to basically take down prey. What if the zone double fruit that the spiked flail has eaten, what if it awakens? What type of thing can we really expect out of it? What I'm kind of expecting is that, like most zone double fruit users, the flail could potentially have other forms, which would be extremely interesting. Because Rakuyo could basically be walking a dog, kind of do that type of a yo-yo trick, but with his flail. But at the same time, we know with Zone Awakening, or what we can speculate from what Don Flamingo has told us, is that Zone users have advanced stamina and durability, so we can expect the flail to be more durable, and we can also expect Rakuyo's haki to be extended over it. I'm kind of imagining it becoming a gigantic chain chomp from Mario and just like wrecking people. And I kind of am imagining Rakuyo having more strength and power if the spiked ball is going to change size. And I'm speculating that the ninth of the chain itself is going to extend forward to give Rakuyo and his spiked ball or spiked flail more distance and more reach, so that Rakuyo can stay safe for the most part, and so his flail can do its thing. But yeah, that's the theory. A lot of these commanders are basically lesser known to us as a whole, with the exception of what we found in games or in basically other forms of media, because the manga and anime can only build so much on them. It's theorists' jobs to basically discuss and theorize what they basically can further do. Rakuyo was rather easy for me to basically look into. I've done 3 or 4 other theories today that basically have not been as easy to really look into. I'm trying to basically pre-record some of these so that I can get ahead of myself, because I'm basically at the halfway point and the chapter's coming back into effect this week, and Whole Cake Island is going to end relatively soon. I'm guessing 5 to 9 or 10 more chapters, and then we'll jump to the Reverie or to Wano. But that's beside the point. I'm rambling now, so I'll let you guys go. I've been Terry with Genki Gaming. You enjoy your morning, afternoon, or evening. I am out. Bye.